Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Saturday. Okay, guys, I woke up this morning. I went to the gym and whatnot, trying to pull together. I got this swollen eye because I touched some cat. This is great. This is great. Happy Saturday, guys. We're back to talk about the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Jason's out of town. He's with Josh. So if you guys remember Anchor Watch, they are together, which I think is so much fun. And I hope he's having a blast. And I miss you. But we're not back to talk about Jason. The light is shining on me. Thank you. You need to shave and get your shit together. I will. We're back to talk about the Real Housewives of New Jersey. So, guys, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification, and let's jump right in. Okay, guys, let's start here. Jacqueline. Thank you to Reality Blurb. Jacqueline Larita said court records prove that Joe Gorga, along with Jackie Goldschneider and Margaret Josephs, were involved with Louis Ruelas' ex-girlfriend amid her legal issues with Louis. On the latest season of The Real Housewives of New Jersey, Louis, who's married to Joe's sister, Teresa Giudice, revealed his legal disputes with the ex. At the time, Teresa said court records proved that Margaret was communicating with the ex, and even Jackie later admitted to it. But Teresa didn't reveal that her brother was also involved. The ex was allegedly trying to get castmates to expose dirt on Louis. In the finale, an angry Louis expressed his wish that Margaret and her son, who purportedly claimed that Louis called him at work to get dirt on Margaret, would suffer. Fans were outraged by Louis' comment. On the All About the Real Housewives podcast, Jacqueline seemingly defended Louis over this controversial scene. Being on the show, I've said horrible things too at the heat of the moment. When you're angry at someone and you're screaming and you're just so fed up. And I think that he was just so fed up in that moment. He was angry because they had court records showing that Margaret was involved and her brother Joe was involved and Jackie was involved. And they knew this the whole time. But in the past, for Bravo TV, Jackie slammed Margaret's suggestion in the finale that Jackie was the mastermind behind the communication with Louis' ex. Margaret thought that she was going to dismiss her culpability by putting it all on me. But the truth is that once my feud with Teresa was over, I stopped speaking to the ex. So I hadn't spoken to her in years. And then I was like, fuck it. I'm going to admit it. And if Teresa doesn't want to be my friend anymore, I get it. But in the same interview, Teresa said that she already knew about Jackie's involvement and she didn't flinch as Margaret exposed it. Yeah, well, there's an audio and we're about to play it. Let me just say really quick. I didn't know Joe Gorga was involved. Like, Joe. But then also, to be fair, Joe was probably pissed off over Pizzagate and the stupid pizza oven things, and where Louis came in and said, I'm going to give you 5% of this business. That was Joe's idea. And then he went and he ordered all the shit, screwed Joe over. At least that's Joe's side of the story. And Louis has his own side of the story. And maybe Louis telling the truth. I don't know. But what I am shocked that Joe has been named in court records. This threw me off. But hold on. Here's the audio. Thank you to RHONJ _facts_verse_lies.
Being on the show, I've said horrible things too. At the heat of the moment when you're angry at someone and you're screaming and you're just so fed up. And I think he was just so fed up in the moment about, them knowing, because they had court records showing that Margaret was involved and her brother was involved and Jackie was involved, and they knew this the whole time. So they were probably being on the show. I've said horrible things too. At the heat of the moment when.
Well, that surprises me. It doesn't surprise me, Jackie and Margaret. I felt like we already knew that. But Joe, not Jacqueline out here exposing Joe. But speaking of some ish, 2 T's in a pod, they did it again. Let me play another clip for you.
She's also less than a year into her relationship with John.
Which is all this this is fantasy land. It still feels good. This is what I want to say, and I don't know these people. But I do know something about human nature. It's only a matter of time before he does to Alexis what he did to Shannon, even under the best of circumstances. And it may not be this year. It may not be in 3 years. And it may take 5, 10 years, but it will be done because people are who they are.
Right.
It's like cheaters. It doesn't matter. Maybe you didn't cheat today, but you will do it again.
But if you're capable of cheating,
you will do it again when
most
given
likely
the opportunity.
Yeah. And you may, you may do work on yourself, and you may put yourself in situations to set up boundaries so that it happens less. But
at the end of the day, it's still running around your head.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, you're thinking about it. And if you're thinking about it,
it's only a matter of time.
Yeah. This is doing, I mean, she's also less than a year into her relationship with.
I would prefer not to see her drinking while she's in such a terrible time. I think that that's counterproductive. So when I see her order a cocktail, I'm like, God, don't do that. Just if you're in a bad place.
But you've done it too. I've done it too.
Yeah, girl. I was trying to die. I was trying to hurt myself. I was really trying to not wake up and not hear it anymore. I was tired, so I didn't care. I don't know what she's feeling, but that's true. I wanted it to stop, all of it. So, yeah.
So you consciously knew, I'm numbing myself.
Yes, absolutely. 100%. I made choices to numb myself, bad choices, but this is, and I know this, and that's why I continue to stay in therapy, and why I got so upset when the verdict was read last week was because, look, guilty or not, I would prefer not to see her drinking while she's in such a terrible. I slid back into a place where I thought, oh shit, it's happening again. Like, I feel weird again. I feel like I can't get out of bed again. And I had to call my therapist and be like, what is happening to me?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's enough about me.
No, I think this is an interesting topic because I
throw my life away.
Yeah.
I was done with the whole thing.
But you weren't saying I'm good right now.
Oh, no.
And I think there's a very different situation. You're going, yeah, I'm in a fucked up situation.
I slid back into a place where I thought, oh shit.
It's actually really fucking sad.
I think at some point there has been some housewives that have been able to push through and get people pushed out. It's like what's happening on New Jersey this year, where I think they're hoping that they're going to push Teresa out. And I personally, whether I think Teresa and Louis are great or not, I personally think pushing her out will be a mistake for the show.
I don't know enough about it to comment. I do know this. Teresa brings a lot of eyeball. That whole cast works very hard. Teresa, Margaret, Melissa, they've all been very friendly to me. Dolores. I mean,
love her.
Yeah. It's just, that is above my pay grade. And not
she's like, not what we're talking about. I think at some point there has been.
Okay. So that's an interesting take, though. And I think that we all know that this is a huge gamble at this point. Getting rid of Teresa Giudice could be detrimental to the franchise. Getting rid of Joe and Melissa could be a big deal and affect the franchise. Anytime you take an already moving machine and you take a part out and you try to replace it, I don't even know where I was going with that. But my point is this could be bad. This could be bad. I want to hear what you guys think. Guys, pop off in the comment section, please. If you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. Thank you for listening, and get subscribed to Up and Adam channel 2. Love you guys.